History for Fools. What's up, everybody? We're back, man.
We're back.
This week, we're talking about the game of baseball, the grand old game. And before we even get started, I tell you how much baseball is so embedded in our heads that we're just going to draw a random baseball field, and by our brains, we're just going to know how to draw it. Let's draw the baseball field, a diamond, bro.
The diamond.
Yeah. Well, if you want to get fancy and do the whole stadium with people, it's up to you. But just by memory, bro, like if you were a coach and you were designing the field and telling your kids where to go.
I mean, the measurements aren't probably going to be exact, but it shouldn't be too hard. And I'll be honest with you. Yeah, no, I was a big, huge baseball fan when I was younger, but I don't watch a lot of baseball now. Maybe we can give you directions.
Done, bro. Boom.
Oh, you drew the stadium. Nice. I didn't even draw the dugouts, but
I drew the where the first baseman coach and the other fool hangs out at.
oh, yeah. Okay. Nice.
Were you good at baseball as a kid?
I was good at fielding. I was really good at fielding, but I didn't know that till I got older. My dad put me into baseball when I was young, and because I was big, and I got pushed into a larger league, and it was intimidating, and I quit, like thinking, I can't do this. And I think it's the only thing my dad ever let me quit. And sometimes I feel it was a mistake, but I ended up always practicing with my sisters when they played softball, and they were fucking really good at softball. Man. And I used to field with the team and stuff, and so I thought I'd end up as a pretty good fielder if I had continued to play, but I don't know.
You still have my little league photo, bro, from the What's Up Fool podcast? Yeah, I played little league, bro, back when I was a child.
How many years did you play?
I never had the making of a varsity, bro.
Really? Did you play junior varsity? But you love baseball.
Yeah, bro, I love baseball.
I know that about you personally.
My uncle, he used to hear it on the radio in Spanish with Jaime Jarín, the original guy from announcer of the Dodgers. That's football. The other one, bro, the one with in a baseball uniform. Without mentioning my friend who passed away. Yeah, man, I used to play little league, bro, with a coach named Lou Hazen. See right there, bro? I want to hear a funny story? Okay. See right there? There's a team right there, bro. Boom!
Where are you? Wait.
Where am I?
Second to the left.
Right there, bro.
Yes, dude.
That's Michael Love. That's me. That's Dario. That's Lamont. That's Cesar Quiroga. That guy right there, I don't know his name, but I think his name is Albert. Rafa Moran, rest in peace. He just passed away. And that little fool down there, his name is Güero, bro. That little fool. And then that fool right there, Humberto Esparza. That's the only fool I ever knew was Humberto. That little fool right there, name is Aldo. That little fool right there next to Aldo is Mario. And then that little fool next to Mario, he's the oldest one in the team. His name is Javier, and he was the best catcher. Too? That guy next to him, I don't know his name, I think it's George. And the other guy is the OG of East LA, Eddie Cervantes. See that little kid right there, bro? He's a baby right there, right? Uh-huh. Okay, show the other picture. That's him right there in this photo, bro. Watch, go over there. He's right there.
Oh shit.
Right there.
Okay.
That's him right there, the older kid. Not even like 2 years later, bro.
Oh, okay.
And they're drinking beers, having a good time, bro. These guys right there, East LA, bro. As Fernie, bro. His brothers, all these guys, bro, they had a lot of fun growing up, bro. They would play football. They would hang out together. They would laugh, bro. I would say, like, that was the greatest generation for them, man. That's Chepe over there. That's Tony. All these guys, bro, they used to just play baseball. Nobody messed around. And I swear, there might be an older man in the middle, bro, as a coach.
Someone bought them beers.
Yeah, man. So that kid right there named Ruben Molina, bro, they call that fool Mo.
Uh-huh.
And that fool hit like a home run, bro. Like that fool would if he would had the better influence, he could have been a professional baseball player, bro. He would have been whacking at least 30 home runs a season.
Wow.
And pitching. He was O'Shea Ohtani of our time, bro.
Holy shit.
He was striking out fools, bro, and whacking balls, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, man. So always
at that age.
So you saw that.
Never was that good, bro.
You saw that. You saw that coach, right, Lou?
Yeah.
The old man. All right. I used to live across the street from the park, so I would play Little League with all these fools, right? And that fool was coaching already. I was not even playing Little League, but we were playing underhand. And I live across the street from the park. We were playing underhand baseball, right? With a baseball, right?
Yeah.
So, and I said, pitch it to me slow, bro. And the old man was passing by, and I whacked that ball, bro, far.
Wow.
And to this day, bro, that fool said, "Oh my God."
Yeah, really.
All right. So when they were getting that's the Pee-wees to get everybody together for Little League. That fool made the biggest mistake of his baseball career, bro.
What happened?
And picked me first.
Based off of that one hit?
Bro, I suffered the whole year, bro. Because I think he was mad that maybe he was not mad, but he had he had bragged to his son how great I was.
Right.
They had me doing push-ups after every game, bro.
Bro.
Running laps. That was the first time I faked it before I made it, bro.
I could relate to that.
Bro, he was passing by, underhand, bro. Clack.
Dang, bro.
Clack.
He's like, this kid's got it.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
And they were picking all the best players, bro.
Wow.
He could have picked Mo that year. He could have picked Arturo, right? He picked me, dog. Our best hitter was that guy right there, Lamont.
Wow.
And Michael Love, he was our pitcher. And the guy Rafa over there, he was a left-handed pitcher. That guy right there, man, the chubby guy, of course, back catcher. And the other guy in the bottom here, Javier, back catcher.
Nice.
And right there, Felipe Esparza. Check out my uniform, bro, how clean it is. Because, motherfucker, I never played, dog. They'll put me in right field, bro. Fucking one time I was playing with my glove, mosquito went in my mouth, bro.
Shit.
I had one home run, bro, but it was a practice game. I hit the ball in between left and center field, and they couldn't grab it. They had to chase it, bro. It was like the perfect pitch. It was not even. It didn't even go over them. It didn't go under them. It just rolled fast, bro. Like fast, bro. Just fast, and they couldn't catch. By the time they got the ball, I was already rounding third for the home run.
Nice. I never got that.
Yeah, dude.
How many years did you play?
I played that right there, Pee-wees. I played my next team. I was in the team with Bulldog, and that was like a very traumatic team too. Also, bro, that was the team where our assistant coach smoked PCP in a dugout during the game, and he ended up taking all his clothes off and running around the baseball field butt naked.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, bro, I was like 10.
Serious?
The first time I saw hair.
This is how you make a comedian slowly, dude. This is
bro. I'm in a dugout, bro. He started sticking out his clothes. He go free.
No way.
And he just run to the dugout
in front of kids and
during
shit
during the game.
What the fuck, dude?
And then they just put like somebody like. I don't know what happened. They put a blanket over him and they set him back in the dugout, and that fool calmed down.
And he didn't go to jail.
They didn't call the cops.
They didn't call the cops.
They didn't even tell those kids, "Hey, we're gonna put a naked man back in the dugout, homie."
Bro, what the fuck? You cannot have that in this day, bro. That would not even happen.
It could have not. That would have happened 5 years later, bro. Our generation, Mike, we would have jumped his ass.
Right. Oh, for sure.
I think that's why that guy ended up getting beat up a lot later on, because a lot of the kids that were at that game had a vendetta for him, bro.
They remembered.
Because they would beat his shit.
I saw this man's dick You know, dude, it's a strike. Hey, bro, for kids, dude, to seeing a man's penis, a hairy penis for the first time is fucking mind.
And then we had another team. I was on another team, and I really thought that we were gonna be in first place because that coach, they called him Junior.
Yeah.
That fool he coached his team to an undefeated team, bro. The Cardinals, they were 11-0, right? So he was our coach. Fool. That fool didn't even show up to the games, bro. We'll be there with no coach. We're gonna wait 5 more minutes and we're gonna forfeit that game. What does that mean? There's some older kids like not even part of the game. That means you lose, homie. You're the fucking losers.
It means you gotta go. It means you gotta go home.
You gotta go home, homie, and put that uniform back. Start playing soccer, wetback. Like
hey, put that clean ass uniform back when you get home.
Dog. That fool be racist.
Oh my, no way.
You know, y'all suck. Y'all should be playing soccer like paisas.
Bro, that is so fucking American, dude.
Well, I had a good glove, bro. I had a Spalding
with
a little hole in it. Let me see that glove you have right there. Oh, I had one of these. This glove right here, bro. I had the Spalding, bro. Okay, and I was so excited about baseball. When I was in that team, the Reds, I was in elementary school, and there was a kid named Aldo, and that fool said, I was like lunchtime. I saw him outside the school. You're not at the school? You didn't go to school? Nah, man. Are you ready for the baseball game? Hell yeah, me too, bro. And we both went like this, and we had our baseball uniform under our
hell yeah,
under our regular clothes, because we were gonna just go home and take everything off and run to the baseball game to lose. See a dick.
That is the wildest Little League story ever, and it just happened nonchalantly. It just dropped. Like,
yeah, but our coach's name was Bulldog.
Fuck yeah. Okay, why?
But, probably the best chronic on earth back then.
Really? That's fuck. I bought weed from like someone that was kind of like a coach for me later on in life.
But you know what, man? Some of the kids, like that guy that got butt naked.
Yeah.
I remember one time he owed people money in the hood, and they were like, and then he owed like a lot of people money, and they were taking turns jumping him, like just like, man, you owe me $80. Boom, and he's walking.
Oh no.
And he goes, man, you owe me fucking $35. Boom.
Oh no, not the walk away,
you owe me $10. I ain't swearing it, homie. And then that fool just like he's trying to get up from the floor, and that fool passes by and kicks him in the ass. Now we even, dog. It's only $10.
I still want my $10.
No, it's only $10, but he kicked him in the ass. I know. But that fool like he's a mean guy. But then one of the kids from the neighborhood that was in our team that was there, who had a big heart.
Yeah.
And he was like that guy, Eddie. He's a real nice guy, man. He will go over there. He'll hover around him. He goes, "Come on, man. He's just sick, man. This fool been sick since literally." And then just let him go, bro. And he goes, "Man, you gotta stop coming here, man. You're no good.
You can't go hang out when you owe people money in the hood, bro. You just can't. You cannot."
But it was tough. Like people have little league games, man. Like I don't know how little league games are now, but our little league games were like hardcore, bro. Like
they sound traumatic.
It felt like you actually play. It felt like you're in a video game, but it's life, bro.
Yeah.
Like you're like batting, and the catcher's like, "Hey, bro, your fucking mom's fat, dog," or "You're gonna strike out, you pussy. If you fucking get a hit, I'm gonna beat your ass after the game." They're like, training your ass.
I missed all that because I didn't go to fucking Little League in the hood.
And then like, fool will strike out, and then we lose. You fucking suck, bro. You suck, man. And then a regular coach will be like, hey man, relax, guys. We did it. We did the best we could, and this and that. Our coach would be like, you know what, kids? He does fucking suck, man. And I don't know why he say. I don't know why I put him to pitch. This guy should be playing tetherball with that arm. And then he'll look at him and go, if you cry, mijo, I'm going to whip you right here in front of everybody. He like badgering his own son, bro.
Wow, yeah, that's different than how
like
I went
if you were on a baseball team,
right,
and your dad was a coach, if people start sucking, your dad might let it go, whatever. But when you start sucking, all that anger that he been holding back from little Timmy losing his cleats on the way to the baseball game,
yes, trauma.
He'll take it out on you, man.
Oh man, I never even thought of that. My dad didn't participate too much with me in baseball because I only played 1 year. I played 1.25 years, I would say. I didn't even do that. I went to practice the second year and was like, fuck this. He did coach my sisters, but they were really good. But he was like, my dad was a kind person. But I did have coaches that would shit on their kids in front of everybody.
Bro, we're in Little League, bro.
I never thought about that. I mean, I had a mom who shit on me in front of everybody all the time, but...
We were in Little League, and the guy would make us hold the push-up like this, bro. Like we're Bruce Lee.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Every time we messed up. Give me 20.
You know why, bro?
You say bad words? Like I always tell somebody, oh, man, that guy fucking sucks, huh? Did you just swear? Give me 10 push-ups. But after a while, bro, like we came in the... that's why I got those shoulders, bro.
Dude, you know why, though? Let me ask you something. All the kids on your team from the hood, right?
Yeah.
That's why. That's why you had that coach.
And the coaches from our neighborhood, too.
Yeah, even
but
more.
But that coach right there, Lou, he was cool, bro. Like, he was real cool. Like, he wasn't like that. But sometimes he'll show up with his assistant coach, his son, Louis Hazen.
And Louis was not fun. So, because that's the thing, bro, is moms, those moms, more likely they're too busy to come and take a giant shit on a coach. You know what I mean?
Oh, bro, I tell you, from all those kids, I tell you whose dad showed up from those kids, bro. Let me see. For sure, rest in peace, Rafa in the corner, his dad never showed up.
Okay.
I only seen his dad once.
Wow.
So his dad wasn't there. Caesar, the guy next to Lamont right there, his father was at the games. His father played softball, bro. His father from Juarez, bro. Yeah, his dad was always at the games. Yeah.
Wow.
But the people that were at our games were other kids from the neighborhood. So it was like the neighborhood watching you, bro. So it was like our audience was the hood.
Because
come on, Felipe.
I played football for a couple of years, and I remember the coach kicked me in the ass. Like, he came up and like put his foot into my ass.
Bro, I got connected with that coach. The one you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
And he told me this is what I told you, bro, when you were little.
Okay.
The thing is, Butch, right now you got ability, but painful as it may be, ability don't last. Now, that's a hard motherfucking fact. But it's a fact of life your ass is going to have to get realistic about.
This is not my coach.
This business is filled to the brim with unrealistic motherfuckers who thought their ass would age like wine. If you mean it turns vinegar, it does. If you mean it gets better with age, it doesn't. Besides, Butch, how many fights you think you got left? 2? Boxers don't have a no-timers league. You came close, bro. But you never made it. And if you're gonna make it, you would have made it by now. Now, the night of the fight, you might feel a slight sting. That's pride fucking with you. Fuck pride, homie. It only hurts. It never helps. Fight through that shit.
That's great. That's really good. My coach. That did not. That at all did not come out of my coach's mouth. Yeah. It was more like, you keep your fucking shit ass down when you're doing push-ups, you fucking idiot. That's what he said. But I could see how that was an interpretation.
So your coach wasn't Marcellus Wallace?
No, I wish.
It wasn't Ving Rhames?
I'd have a totally different future if it was Ving Rhames.
There's a song, I don't know if you reckon. Let me know if you know this song from
Okay, I love it.
Anywhere.
Let's go.
While I beat the drum and hold the phone, the sun came out today. We're born again. There's a new grass on the field. A rounding third, headed for home. It's a brown-eyed, handsome man. Anyone can understand the way I feel. Oh, put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. Put me in, coach. I'm ready today. Today, look at me. Our head coach is butt naked. Well, he has a beat-up dick of hairy balls. He just smoked some PCP. He is rounding first, rounding second. The third base coach ran home. Take him out, coach, while you bring your homies. Today, you're the head coach. Be more responsible. Bro, and after that guy got butt naked, there was no like, guys, that was fucked up. Don't
Kids,
do drugs.
come here. We need to talk.
He didn't tell us don't do drugs.
So we missed an episode last week, and it was because I just want to point this out. Like, I know we're supposed to focus on the history of baseball right now,
but let me tell you, bro.
But let's talk about your trauma.
Okay, you saw all that
because you saw someone die too.
You saw what I just told you about everything that just started in Little League, right?
Yeah.
So we're leaving the Little League game, 1980, bro. 1980. Yeah. That's only a year later. A year after this shit.
I don't need to laugh, but this is crazy.
We're just riding our bikes, right? Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And my friends and I are on our bicycles. You know, we have our gloves. Some of them are walking.
Yes.
We're eating ice cups, which is a little cup with frozen Hawaiian punch in it.
And like you pay 10 cents for the lady. Yeah. And she gives you the little cup. Yeah.
There's I won't get to the long history of what's going on, but there's like these people. There's a fight between the cholos and the neighborhood against these people who are pretty much communists.
Activists. Communist activists. Yes.
Yeah, they're like what they call the social workers.
They were the something.
The workers, the people's workers.
People's communist. What was it?
The Revolution Red Party.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. The Communist Party that came.
Anyway, there were a bunch of Chicanos and white people and blacks. They were a diverse crowd. They've been protesting. They've been protesting in my neighborhood for like the last 3 years, showing up every once in a while before May, and having a bunch of protests right there. This is one of them, but. That April of 1980, they got into a big fight with the people in the neighborhood, and we saw one of them get stabbed.
And dude, no. Also, I don't know if you saw this, but his throat was sliced because I did the whole research on it. The guy stabbed him and then fucking sliced his throat, and he bled out right there in front of everybody.
Yeah, his name was Damian Garcia.
Yeah, bro. So I think about this. Along with the naked guy.
Fuck.
Along with the coach that tells you suck. And I go, well, how else do you make a famous comedian?
How else?
What do you expect this guy to do after, like, everybody else went and sold drugs, joined gangs, and fucked their lives up? Luckily, this guy, like, Felipe decided to make comedy with what his trauma created. Holy fuck, dude. Like, this whole neighborhood of kids,
That's Damian Garcia when he took over the Alamo.
Yeah.
And that gift shop will never be the same.
That's funny, bro, because the story behind it is that he got famous for that and for taking over the fucking Alamo. And like, they went in, kicked everybody out and shut the Alamo down, and then he raised a flag over it.
That right there he is. Right there. That guy right there on April 22nd, 1980 was murdered at the Pico-Aliso housing project where I used to grow up. And we were coming out of our Little League game. Also, I have comments now from that moment, bro. My friends commented.
Because you were putting it out there when we were originally going to do this. You had put it out there if you had anybody that had watched this with you. We were going to do a whole episode on this, but...
We're going to mix it up with Little League and this. Let me try to find it. Here we go, man.
History of baseball.
History of baseball.
I didn't read a book on history of Little League.
So I made this post for last week. So we'll do it this week. I said, to all my Pico-Aliso Gardens fam, who remember the red flag people? I'm doing a podcast about it. I need info. Any memory you have, let me know. It happened April 1980. And look at that first one. That red flag man got stabbed and killed in Pico-Aliso. And it could go all the way down. I remember, I believe they had also took over the Alamo and hung a flag. I remember clearly also not a bad ideology, communism, but they should have, let's see, I want to give ideas. But to my homeboy Leo, what up? They thought they were liberating us, but we felt invaded, yeah? Not to mention most of us were government assistants, and they believe we should have raised against the machine.
Yeah, dude, that's the thing is that, like these guys, because when I read that, the sentiment is that, because they were trying to accuse Bill Gates of this kid's murder and setting it up. That's what a whole podcast was going to be about.
So one of them, bro.
But it was like nobody when I read like personal accounts, as much as I want to blame a cop.
Put it back. There's a guy named David Serrano.
Like motherfuckers here.
Right there, bro. And this guy posted a photo of me when I fucking me and my little sister.
Hell yeah, bro.
We went to the birthday party, bro. We didn't even invite it.
Yo, give us that password, dog. Give us that password.
Yeah, bro.
Wow. So they got back to you. It took them a while. It took them
a while, bro, but I got the comments here. One of them was, damn fool, you taking this way back. All I remember, them fools came into the PJs deep and seen one laid out. After that, I remember they coming back.
What does the PJs stand for?
Projects.
Okay. Yeah, how stupid, Butch.
There's this girl, Margaret. She said, you mean those people that came to the hood every day, May 1st, talking about May Day, then one of them got stabbed to death, then they never came back. That shit happened near our apartment.
This is how, I'm sorry, Damian Garcia, but this is your memory, bro. You walking around annoying the fuck out of everybody with your communist rhetoric and then getting fucking stabbed. And then that was it. And nobody was like, man, so sad that fucking guy just wanted to do the right thing. Nothing, dude. This is what happens when you fucking go to places people don't want you. And you get killed.
So that what happened right there, man.
Wow.
He goes, Joe D, my little homie Ruli said, remember the march on 4th and Glass? The big march, bro. The cops showed up.
That was that picture that he showed earlier. Was that march?
Okay, there's more info, bro, but this guy goes, Juan Carlos Serrano said, that red flag man that got stabbed and killed in Aliso Pico. Then David Gonzalez said, by my homeboy, saying no names.
Hey, so it wasn't a cop. Oh, wow.
Then he goes, I remember that. And then somebody said, I read it was an inside job. I also read they caught the guy a month later, then was taken out. That I didn't know, but I was there when they came to the project.
So he was, that was the thing is he was, because he was murdered like about a month later, right? Was that what we found, Ray? And the story behind it is that the Communist Party that was putting this all together was like, the cops said, listen, I love blaming the cops. I love blaming the fucking cops as much as possible, but I really don't think it was the cops in this one. Like, just from what I was reading, because I was reading articles, and there was like a guy that was there that became a writer. That's a cool picture. That they were like, these people just came and annoyed the fuck out of everybody. That all these working class people who just wanted to come home, relax. I guess they did a little good by tutoring the kids, but they were still trying to push their propaganda.
Yeah, man. So I saw all that happened by the time before I was fucking 13.
And dude, this is like, you're just a little league guy, You're just a kid playing little league, fucking wishing you were Fernando Valenzuela,
Also, but don't forget, bro, after that stabbing, I went home to domestic violence too.
That's okay. See, I didn't want to assume. See, that's the thing is like, because you tell me about your home life, but it's like, then you go home to abusive parents. And the parents abusing each other.
They're fighting, bro.
Yeah, you have no respite.
Watching you get punched.
Yeah, there you go. What's wrong with you? Why are you like this? Well, I don't know, dude. Maybe the fucking mountains of trauma you laid on my 8-year-old fucking self.
What do you read every day? Look.
And brutally murdered by people who were annoyed by him.
No, read it, bro. Read it, bro.
Okay, all right. A member of the Revolutionary Communist Party, one of the 3 revolutionaries who raised the red flag over the Alamo was brutally murdered by police agents in an East LA housing project.
And show what the LA Times said that they caught a guy named El Chango, right? El Chango.
Yeah, there's a video of a press release from Los Angeles PD where he's like, okay, this is the guy. He's the suspect. His name's Chango, and it's like me and my girl were watching this, and I'm all, I wonder if this guy has dark skin or something. Like, why is his nickname this? But he was a real guy, and he ended up getting stabbed in another gang fight later on. Yeah.
Stabbed, homie.
This is how we start out with the history of baseball.
You got a beat up glove, a homemade bat. You know, baseball, one of those games where you could just play with anything, man. You put 6 people out there with a bat.
Yeah.
I seen Dominicans, bro. They make a little glove out of a baseball, a mitt out of a paper bag.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, there's baseball player. I'll find a video and I'll show it later.
What?
Play the video. Play this picture right there. Look at that, man. Old school coach Lou Hazen right there. Right there, man. Look at that. Oh, everybody here is good.
This is a way better picture than you were showing earlier.
Yeah, man. That's little Titi right there. Little Andy. That guy next to him is Raul Riesco. Good. He was a good ass pitcher. That's his brother right there. The head coach, the assistant coach was the Phillies. But look at Lou, bro. Lou Hazen. Shout out. The only white guy ever known. Always involved. And this is right here, the next picture. Let's show the next one. Oh, that's Ronnie Hawkins, man.
Oh, look at
and that's
that.
Kaduma Walker. Oh, bro, that kid right there with a P.
Yeah.
Oh, man, rest in peace, man. That's Alex, bro. Alex, I don't know his last name, but he played for the Blue Jays, the Boyle Heights Blue Jays.
Oh, wow.
And he was in a little league game, and he was like 14 years old, bro. Okay. And that fool was unalived at Hollenbeck Park.
No way, as in a teenager or like I mean more an adult person than it was a child.
No, he was like a 14-year-old kid, or 15.
Ugh,
14.
God, bro. Rest in peace, dude.
You look it up, bro. I don't know if you could find it. A kid named Alex, unalived, Hollenbeck Lake, 1985. 1986.
Well, there's a lot of death and trauma, and we haven't even gotten past Little Leagues.
Do you know what's crazy?
Oh, wow. You found it. I hate that fucking firewall bullshit, dude.
Right there, look at bro. Go 5. No,
that's about a construction going on at Hollenbeck.
that was for when P-Rod made the Make-A-Wish Foundation. He built a skate park there.
Good for him. Oh, that's Hollenbeck with the big skateboard. Yes.
So the skate park at Hollenbeck Park, there's a little lake.
Right, yes.
I used to have sex in that park, bro.
Really?
Yeah. I used to beat it up at night with a 40 ounce in hand.
There's a lot.
Yeah, so that kid, bro.
And a little coke.
That kid, he was
condom.
we always talk. We would always talk about the kid because we didn't know how to deal with the drama, bro. Anyways, me and that kid, I like that kid a lot. Him and I got into a fist fight right before that happened. We never had closure.
Wow.
Actually, we did, man. He gave me he was holding my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
I still had a black eye, and it was cool. This guy right here, bro. I love that man right there, man, to death. The guy with the glasses.
Okay.
And I speak out of pure love. And that guy, his name was Kenny Earls, and he used to coach the Yankees all the time. All his teams won first place, and he used to play basketball at Wilson High School. Bro.
Nice.
And this guy, bro, later on, after he worked here at Little League, he went to go work at the Hollenbeck Youth Center that was owned by the LAPD. So the LAPD will allocate money from businesses to run that gym for the neighborhood. Also, man, if you want to play basketball, early in the morning, like 7 a.m., go to the Hollenbeck Youth Center, and you could get a good game, bro. You could play against some cops and cholos, bro. That's the only gym that has games with cholos and police officers, bro. Mixed together. Mixed together. And they have a boxing gym where Oscar de la Hoya used to box, and then later on he went to his brother's gym. But Paul Gonzalez ended up getting a gold medal out of that gym. So that coach, that Kenny, when he was a coach there at Pecan, all his teams were first place. Look at right here, bro. That kid right there, bro. Next to that kid, look, that's Timmy over here. That's Arturo's brother. Cause you're like looking at the people, the faces. If you could like zoom in somehow. There we go. Oh yeah, bro. All these kids were killers, bro. That little kid right there, bro. Adam Llamas from the little kid right there, little Miklo, but he's Mexican right there. Mm-hmm. He's a bad motherfucker. And all these kids, bro, good players. But anyway, so that coach, he went to go work at Hollenbeck Gym, but over there it was not the little league, baseball little league was new, and that's where they hired him, right, to run it. But he had like he didn't have coaches that much, so he would end up coaching all the teams because he couldn't get coaches, right?
Oh wow!
So that fool grabbed the Hollenbeck Youth Center van, and he'll have a box of uniforms, and he'll go be like this. Felipe, how old are you now? 13. I'm gonna be 14. Okay, man, just tell him you're 11. All right, you're gonna be playing tonight. And then Joe, how old are you now? 15. Okay, man. Wear your hat really low, man. You're gonna be 13.
Wow.
And then we'll get a bunch of kids. How old are you, Andy? 9. Okay, you're gonna be 11. So boy, we get all these kids. The uniforms don't even match, and we're playing at Lincoln Park.
Wow.
And that dude, bro,
he got everybody together.
That dude will grab all the kids and take them to all the little league games, and then like he'll be like this. All right, there's another game at tomorrow at 5. He goes, man, who wants to play that game? All right, and then we'll change uniforms.
Oh, really?
We'll be the Dodgers now instead of the A's.
No shit.
But it was the same. Half of the kids were in the other game.
Right.
Yeah.
And they would that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, we didn't have enough kids because he was running everything by himself. It wasn't like Pecan all organized.
Right. Wow. Holy shit.
And so that dude Kenny, he would be there on weekends, and I guess he would have to do something, right? Like run a program. With activities. So that fool would get the van again and drive around the housing project and go, hey, Felipe, what's up, man? You want to go to the beach? Yeah. He goes, bring $3. So I bring Eric, I go, hey, you want to go to the beach? You want to go to the beach? Yeah, I'll bring $3. So me and my little brother would like scramble up $3 for the three of us.
Right.
And then every kid will have $3. We'll give it to him.
Gas.
And that fool put it in an envelope. He'll go gas it up, bro. And we'll go to Venice Beach, dog.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Venice Beach.
Nice.
And we're in Venice Beach, bro. Little project kids. Bro, I remember one time we were laying down and these Swedish chicks, I guess they thought they were in Paris because they saw Venice.
Yeah, no.
Whatever.
Yeah.
They took their blouses off.
Amazing.
We're like little kids, bro, just staring.
Dude, this is a sweet way for this. All fold up
and
right here.
And
yeah, with naked chicks,
and then there's white kid,
naked Swedish
there's
chicks.
white chick over there on the other side.
Yeah,
she's just blasting, dun 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 dun. My Sharona.
That's a great.
And then on the way home, bro, we're thinking about that chick. Remember that chick, bro? Dun 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 dun. She was my chichona. Little kid singing my chichona, bro. Instead of my Sharona. She got big ass boobs that we saw. My
You guys
Sharona,
are making up a song?
My chichona.
Yeah.
So we used to listen to Weird Al on Dr. Demento. So that was the first time we saw boobs, bro. They were white and they were juicy. That's
amazing. Yes, they are.
Yeah, man.
They're the great dude. The first time
they were little kids, bro.
Seeing them in live.
I remember because we were all different ages, but there were some guys they were juicy, huh?
Yeah, they were juicy.
And we didn't know what they were saying.
Doesn't
we
matter.
Just repeat the words.
That sounds like a perfect word. I don't even know what they look like, and I can tell you they were juicy.
So that dude will take us to the beach all the time, bro. Like different activities.
Dude, that's the best guy ever.
That's probably the best. I can't complain about like being poor, bro, because I had a lot of poor kids, But also, some of the kids from the project ended up getting cool jobs where they could do stuff.
Right. Yeah, my mom.
I would have never been able to go to the beach every weekend for that guy.
Yeah. My mom ran a youth center. As I think we talked about it before.
I'm pretty sure he kidnapped us, If something would have happened, everybody's fucked.
Well, that's the thing is how many kids just had $3 and didn't tell their parents.
Another time, bro, before Kenny, Kenny, before he would take us, one time he wasn't there. So they have to get this guy named Al Stanky. Look him up. LAPD coach Al Stankiewicz from Hollenbeck Youth Center, LAPD. Okay. This guy was LAPD, bro. He used to coach Oscar de la Hoya.
All right.
But Oscar de la Hoya left him because he said he drank too much.
Oh, really?
And Al Stanky's son ended up playing baseball for Pepperdine University. And then he ended up playing for the Yankees short-lived. Al Stankiewicz was the name of his son.
Whoa. That's some history right there.
So, bro, they got mad at him because he took us to the beach one time. That guy, Al Stanky, goes, because this fool wanted to go play, watch his son play, but he's stuck at LAPD, Hollenbeck Youth Center. His son's way on fucking Pepperdine. Yeah, it's him, bro.
Okay, Officer Al.
Is it him? Boxing coach?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's him, bro.
Yeah.
That's him, bro. That fool coached, yeah, bro, look at that fool coached Apá Gonzalez in 84, and he coached Oscar de la Hoya, bro. I'm not lying about this, dog. Go all the way down.
Wow.
That fool coach boxing, bro, all through his life. Big heart, this guy. And he will get into an argument with the city. You guys gotta give me a fucking bus. I gotta take these kids to the beach. He goes, man, we're gonna give you no fucking bus.
Oh, look at him right there.
Yeah, bro, he's a real G, bro.
Oh man, you don't want to get beat up by that guy.
Where's his statue? That fool. Where's Lou Hazen? That fool loved the community, bro. Anyways, so a lot of fucking like Karens from back in the day, they got all mad and shit because he was supposed to be doing what he does, right? But that fool grabbed one of those. He grabbed the Grey Goose, bro.
Grey Goose.
Going to Chino on the Grey Goose.
Right. No, yeah. Oh, he got busted.
No, he got the Grey Goose. He got the fucking the county jail bus.
Right. Oh, to take you guys. Fuck yeah, dude.
The Grey Goose.
That's fucking dope, though. As a kid,
yeah,
to ride in a jail bus would be dope as. I know it sounds crazy,
bro. We were fighting to see who gets put in a cage.
Yeah. Yes, dude. That would be like. I'm sorry because it sounds crazy because as an adult I've ridden those and they're not as fun. But they're gotta be fun when you're a kid.
He fucking found an old Grey Goose, bro. The fucking LA County jail bus.
Yeah.
And he fucking filled it up with a bunch of kids and myself, and me and my brother Angel. We asked him if we could go because if you've ever been in a county jail bus, there's regular seats with handcuffs, but before you get there, there's a cage for hardcore motherfuckers.
Right.
So we were all in it. We were all happy in the cage.
For the Night Stalker.
And then these Karens were talking about they put our kids in cages, like they were doing this and that. But they forgot that part about me and Kenny going in a van to that McDonald's in Pepperdine to buying 60 cheeseburgers and 75 burgers and 80 Cokes and 90 fries.
Here's the problem that I have, dude.
That came out of his money. Bro, this came out of his cash.
Yeah. That's so fucked up, dude. That it's so hard to have someone come into your neighborhood, do the right thing. And with the bare minimum, scraps. But even still, the guy gets, because I bet you if anybody asked those kids, how do you feel about riding in a bus that you was used to house prisoners or transfer prisoners, they would be like, that's fucking rad. Not one of them was like, yeah, he fucking kidnapped us, put us on the bus, and made us act like prisoners, and then he got us all cheeseburgers, and then he told us how to play sports. Bro, what the fuck, dude?
Bro, the first time I met
fucking stupid people, bro.
I remember being so happy,
mad
bro.
For you.
Because we also bought like 10 Big Macs for the adults that were there. It was only 3 adults.
Naturally.
So I put a Big Mac in my, and I had the bag, so I put like Big Mac, a cheeseburger in my jacket.
I would have been jacking cheeseburgers,
and I ate a
bro.
Big Mac on the way there real fast. He goes, can I eat one real fast?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then when we got there, passed out the cheeseburgers. But he ended up he took us one time to Dodger Stadium in that jail bus too.
That's so fun.
Hey, but they took us places. Hey.
I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. That's the thing is like, in fact, if I was a kid and you were like, Butch, what would you rather go in? The regular rape van that we use for the Y, or would you rather go in the fucking prisoner bus? Let's fucking roll in the prisoner bus, dude. That's fucking, yeah.
Bro, and
I mean, again, not so fun as an adult. I've been on the Grey Goose as an adult. Our version in Santa Clara County. Not fun. But yeah, as a kid though, bro, that sounds like a great dude. There should be a statue for that guy.
Bro, later on when I ended up playing senior league at Hollenbeck Youth Center.
Okay. 16
years old to whatever age you can play.
Right.
So I was fucking in June. I was in like 16 playing with 25-year-olds, bro, 30-year-olds, professional baseball players now. Like those people you see playing at San Fernando Park that play every Wednesday in the morning. People that play like in parks. I was in that senior league, and we went to go play Pico Rivera. We played the men's league in Pico Rivera at their stadium, Los Toros, I guess, whatever that Pico Rivera High. And we was a bunch of older Mexican men, like workers, construction workers, you know. They didn't have matching uniforms, bro. Like one guy have a Dodger shirt, but his pants will be purple. Right. You know?
Yeah.
So, dude, everybody in that team hit a home run off of us. They were like the Harlem Paisas, bro. They were like that baseball team, the Bananas, bro. They play really good, bro. They struck out. Not only did they get a home run off of us, they all hit a home run off of us. They struck everybody out. Like the coach, the pitcher that was striking everybody out, he went to go talk to girls. He goes, "You guys want to keep playing or what?" Before I stopped playing, bro, my record of batting was 9 hits.
Nice.
in
how many games?
22 at bats.
Oh wow, okay. I thought you were gonna say 9 hits in 9 games.
9 hits and 22 at bats because I played a lot of games, but didn't get to bat a lot because I would come in like later on. But some of these guys were really, really good.
Right. Yeah.
So,
I was so intimidated.
I wanted to play pro, bro. I thought I could play pro. Really? But I never had like Uncle Junior told Tony Soprano, you don't have the makings of the varsity.
You don't.
So the way I met Al Stankiewicz, he pretty much saved me from getting knocked out. I went to the Hollenbeck gym for the first time. I was coming from somewhere, right?
Right.
And there was a kid there, bro. And he goes, "Who wants to fight?" He goes, "He'll fight you." And they just grab me. "He'll fight you. He'll fight you."
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, he'll fight you, right?
Yeah.
And then they go, "Are you sure you want to fight? Come on, man. I'll be soft on you, right?" And then the guy put on the gloves, and I put on the gloves, and we did one thing like that. And Al Stanky came up to me, and he goes, "Take those gloves off, kid." And he looked at the other kid. He goes, "What the fuck you doing, Rudy? You're fucking the Golden Gloves champ."
Oh, yeah.
Bro, he would have beat the fuck.
He would have beat the fuck out of
for
him.
fun.
For fun, yeah.
But like, yeah, man. So that dude right there, Rudy, him and I ended up being good friends later on, bro, because we were both bused to El Sereno Junior High School. He ended up being a LAPD officer. But he lived at that gym, bro, that guy Rudy.
Right on, dude.
And another guy named Natividad, Big Nat. He runs the gym now.
Really? To this day?
I tell you, man, I knew imagine, bro, this place is far from Pico-Aliso. If you see it on the map, it's far. But I would walk over there.
Really? Every day?
Every day.
Good. Holy shit.
So that's my origins of my little league career, bro.
There you go, dude. That is great. That is fucking great.
Yeah, man.
History for fools.
History for fools, bro. all my baseball trauma.
Wow, really though, bro. Here's the thing, this is an illustrious career all on its own, and you're only like what 10, 11 at this time. Yeah, dude, that's a lot in there right now. There's a lot already. That was a lot of history.
Yeah, man. That when I was playing Little League with that guy Lou Hazen, it was Pecan Park, and somehow
I love the name of that.
Pecan Park, bro. That's big. Lou Hazen, bro. That kid Alex.
What's this guy's story? Is he like a dude from the hood too?
Yeah.
Lou, this white guy.
He lived in the projects.
And he grew up in the projects too.
You see, the housing projects was built for veterans, bro, after World War II, so they can have housings to live.
And he just stuck around.
Yeah, and then the housing didn't want the army vets. Some of them took it, and a lot of them didn't. He's one of the ones that took it, and he lived there forever. And there was another white man who lived there forever.
So he had money. He just decided to stay.
No money.
Hood. He did, but he was like. Maybe middle class, or was he poor?
Bro, he's not middle class. He's poor. He lived in the housing projects.
Right.
He's in the projects.
Right, but I mean, but you made
he living off the pension.
You made it sound like yeah. So that's the thing, though, is like because this is kind of what happened in a neighborhood by where my mom has her kids. Is that it's a house full of hood hood buildings, and then there's some regular middle class housings because the soldiers hung on to them when they moved everybody else out.
Now this is the one he stood here when it was became a housing project, and he was always in the housing project. I don't think he ever had a job that I know of because I didn't grow up with him.
Right.
I just know him as a coach.
He was a nice guy,
and I used to imitate his walk like this.
He's like a tall, lanky white dude.
Yeah, man. Yeah. His son Louis, he ended up going to the Marines, and he was a demolition man.
Oh,
bro, this is how hardcore his
like a frogman.
Hardcore Lou Hazen was, and about training and practice. He was in World War II. Lou, I think he was like a little. He couldn't hear that well. He would look over like that. Maybe he was near the bomb. Maybe he survived Normandy. I don't know. But his son trained, bro, for the Marines, bro. He found a solid metal pole somewhere.
Right.
That was heavier than a rifle. And he held it like this. And that fool would jog around downtown Los Angeles and then come back to the project holding it like this, bro, just to get rid of the Marines. Yeah,
that's dope. Actually, that's pretty hardcore.
He would jog like this, bro, holding that metal pole. High school kid, bro, all around the housing project, all around LA. And then by the time he got to the Marines, bro, everything was like paper.
Yeah. I do that.
And the packs.
I do it with a mic stand. I run around my house once with a mic stand, and then I tire out and fall asleep.
The night of the fight, you might feel a slight sting, bro. That's pride fucking with you. It only hurts. It never helps. Fight through that shit, because a year from now, when you're kicking it at the Improv, you're going to say... Coach Lou Hazen was all right.
He was.
There was another coach that we had growing up, and I had him on a What's a Fool podcast.
Really?
Ray Escalera, Vietnam vet.
Nice. What did he coach?
Everything, bro, but mainly baseball.
What did he coach for you? Baseball?
I never had the chance to be in his team.
Oh, okay. How did you know him?
From growing up in the projects, he was like, when I lived across the street from that park, he would always like hit rounders to the kids that are in his team. And one day, dude, he went home, and I guess he forgot the bag of equipment with the balls. And this old lady I used to always talk to, she used to let me in her house all the time, and she used to feed me. And I don't know why I hang out with her. But I would just feed her and just talk.
She recognized your trauma.
She fucking told me she found the bag of baseball when she was walking around. And he goes, I know who that belongs to. He goes, who? He goes, Ray Escalera, whatever. So, bro, you know me, I gotta get in her somehow. I didn't even have the bag. She did.
Right.
I went to go talk to Ray, and I said, "Hey man, did you lose your equipment and your balls, your baseballs?" Yeah. He goes, I found them. I know who has it. He goes, that lady across the street, she told me that she picked it up for you, and she's gonna give it to you. You're gonna go ask for her. She's across the street. Thank you, man. And that fool, bro, he bought me a burrito, dog.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Well, one of the good burrito, bro. But
like L&B.
Yeah, man, because back then, bro, it was one of those little league games where a burrito truck will show up. And it was like an American burrito, and it came. You know it's gonna be good, bro, because it came in a yellow wrapper, bro.
Fuck yeah! I think I'm gonna go get some L&Bs after this, dude.
Give me one.
This is making me hungry.
History for fools. Yeah, man. So, who invented baseball? Actually, since we already talking about little league.
Ooh.
They say it was Spalding. Some people trace it back to before the Revolution. And some people say that it came from cricket or round ball. But the main thing is that they try to keep it as an American sport.
Right.
Is it 100%?
So here's the thing. It's like, so everybody is going to say, right away when I brought this up at the Comedy Store yesterday, all the baseball fans are like Abner Doubleday. And I think there's actually a lot of baseball fans who know the real story behind this in this way, that Abner Doubleday in so all the way up until 1999, we thought that Abner Doubleday I don't think that's him, actually. I know that it says it might be him, but here's the thing. So up until 1999, we believe that Abner Doubleday was the inventor of baseball. Why? Because there's a thing called the Mills Review. And in 1905, after baseball had become an established sport, people were paying tickets to watch it. The players were finally getting paid. People want, like, the National League wanted to take baseball to a new level. And there was a guy that owned the White Stockings, is what they were called at the time, named Albert Spalding. And he was friends with a guy named Abraham Mills, who was also a lawyer and played for another baseball team. And these teams were like, they were like men's clubs, bro. They weren't like what we are.
It's not poor people's sport back then, huh?
No. There was, okay, so there is, and if we have time, we'll talk about the Monarchs. There is one group of poor people that got into the leagues and were really much dejected, and we didn't find out about them until way later in history. But it was mostly rich dudes who were like, howdy ho, gents, we play this weekend at the Pleasure Gardens, which is why they called... like Madison Square Gardens was considered a pleasure garden. And so like, and for a good reason, because there was also hookers and stuff there. Anyway, so these two guys are like, well, we need to come up with a history of baseball to market baseball better so that the National League could have some lift. So this one guy said Albert Spalding was like, well, so Albert Spalding, one of his early things was he wrote manuals for sports. So like how to play volleyball, how to play tennis. But his biggest thing was baseball, and he loved baseball. And he had a guy that would edit for him by the name of Henry Chadwick. And Henry Chadwick was later on deemed the father of baseball because he contributed so many articles to baseball. He was an Englishman who played cricket, who loved the game of cricket till he moved to the United States and found baseball and fell in love with baseball. But he did not want to lie about the origins of baseball, and his contention was it came from cricket and a game called rounders. And that game came over here, and then we would end up calling that Old Cat. And so Old Cat is played. Old Cat was a game of rounders played with just 3 or 4 people. And one Old Cat was one base, one pitching mound, and then someone throwing a ball at the batter. And then the object was to get to the base and come back. And so Spalding's contention, and then you had 2 cat, 3 cat, 4 cat. 4 cat ended up being what actual baseball rules are. But you had Spalding who was like, this cannot be. We cannot have our invention come from the UK. It has to be a man sport. Cricket's not a man sport. So we got to invent something. And he would say, Old Cat is what I know to be. And so there was an argument. And then all the fans would get excited, and there was a campaign called No Rounders. And so, so Spalding, very much like every rich American has ever done to push their agenda, said, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to have a council of people decide and go over the history of baseball. And then we will conclude after this and tell everybody what the real origin and who invented baseball. And again, Chadwick's contention is like, there's no fucking inventor of baseball. It was a game that evolved over time. And there was, and so Spalding wanted to push Abner Doubleday, who never even wrote in his journals about baseball and died years after he was like declared the inventor of baseball. Spalding pushed this on Mills, and Mills talked to one guy who was Abner Doubleday's friend, and he was like, yeah, I remember he drew out the diamond. He put the bases 90 feet apart, 9 players, and this guy, it was the only guy that said it. He was the only guy that was there. This, and by the way, this is all coming from a book called Baseball in the Garden of Eden, and it's written by the official MLB historian. And so what happens years later, bro, is this person who is like a son of a collector who doesn't give a fuck about baseball sends all these documents and stuff to the History Museum of Baseball. Yeah. And this is in 99, and they open up one of the documents, and it's letters going back and forth to Miller about Doubleday and how there's no real proof that Doubleday was the inventor of baseball. And then through more research, we find out that there's a guy named Alex Cartwright who started the very first New York, because there's two systems of baseball back then. There's and this is like after it's already built up to something. There's the Massachusetts version and the New York version. The version that we know today of baseball is the New York version. And it was started by the New York Knickerbockers baseball club, who was started by Alex Cartwright. Now, this is going to be where the controversial parts are, and I could read everybody's comments that Cartwright was the actual inventor. He was not either. He was the starter of the Knickerbockers, and that's why he was deemed the inventor. The other thing in the controversy behind this is that this guy Cartwright, he was a miner in San Francisco for like doing gold and stuff. And fucking his sons, because they wanted him to be in the Hall of Fame, inserted excerpts that weren't originally there and were found to be fraudulent. That Cartwright, he talks about playing baseball with the miners and Native Americans. And this is all kind of lies to get him into the Baseball Hall of Fame. Now, again, to the commenters, this is from the MLB Hall of Fame historian himself. So what this historian believes had happened was that the Knickerbockers were the ones. There were a bunch of rich dudes who really loved playing baseball. And one of the lead guys was a guy named Doc Adams. And Doc Adams and a couple other guys got together and decided to hammer out the rules. And that's where you get the 90 feet bases, you get the 45-foot pitching mound, you get the 9 players that used to be 8 players in 4 old cat. And they've kind of they've hammered out this version of baseball. And so that's kind of where we are with it. And this is the thing, man, is sometimes you'll go, this is a subject that I want to work on. And I'll walk away thinking, how fucking hard can this be? It's baseball, bro. Baseball. But baseball also has been around for over 100 years. And it has a ton of history and very few historians.
That's the Baseball Club.
Knickerbocker Baseball Club.
Not to be mistaken by the other team. That's a black team. Pronounced differently. In the
with a soft R.
That's crazy.
So that's okay. So that's the start, right? And then, let's fast forward to 1905 or actually no, because we got to talk about all the things that happened in between to make baseball what it was, because it didn't just start out the American League and the National League. It was actually the Brotherhood of Baseball Players or something. I can't remember. And that league had gone for a while. And then another league popped up. And at one time, you had the National League, which kind of hung in there after the Brotherhood. One of my favorite things about this story is that the American League pops up after a while, and it was and it's taken different forms because it shut down and it started again because the National League was like, hey, we're a family organization, no cursing, no drinking, like no playing on Sunday. Where the American League was like, fuck that, we're gonna charge 25 cents less. We're gonna have smaller fields, and we're gonna have drinking, and it was like nicknamed the Whiskey Beer League for a minute, and it was called the American Association at the time before it became the American League. And the games were faster; they went quicker, and National League started to lose money. So, and this is just a really shortened version of what actually happened. But at some point, they kind of marry, and they decide like, let's get together, bro. There's so much in there, like how players were owned pretty much. Like, let's say I purchased Felipe to play for me and I didn't even make it to the playoffs, right? Or my team, because a lot of times, bro, this is how it happened was like, because there were 300 teams in the league at one time. And so they had to like
how many?
300.
Man, some of them must have sucked.
Well, that was the thing is they had to like pin down who was the best and all that stuff.
People are driving
and then
playing 3 games a day, huh?
Bro, fucking crazy.
What you read about that, bro? I read somewhere too, bro, that one time, bro, like these fools will be like hurt, but they have to go to 2 more games.
Yes. Well, dude, the Negro Leagues have a guy that
pitched 2-3 games.
There was a guy that played second base, and they would like they did. So here's a good misnomer about. We're gonna be all over with this, but about before the Negro Leagues came out, the black people were playing baseball as well in these leagues, and some of them had their own teams and some of them were mixed, and there wasn't a lot of issue over black players playing on teams so much, but then the Negro Leagues came along. But right before that, there was a guy that played for a white team, and this one other white team, the other white teams were like, fuck this guy, we don't want him playing. And he played second base and he was good. And what these guys would do is they would sharpen the spikes on their cleats and slide into him. And then he would get smart and wrap his legs in like wood. He was like the first guy to use shin guards. And he almost by the 6th inning, he was always taken out of the game because he was injured. And then he would only play like 5 or 6 games a season because he was constantly injured. So like, yeah, these guys were fucking like pretty awful with each other. But yeah, they're
Ty Cobb, you know what he would do?
What?
Ty Cobb would do the same thing, sharpen his cleats.
Yeah.
And he would, they say he would carry a file. He said that he would get a base hit. He was such a great player that he'll get a base hit, and then he's right there on first base, placing bets, bro, with the umpire and the first baseman and people in the stands.
It's crazy how much corruption.
He goes like this. Goes 2 bits. I'm gonna steal first base. I'm gonna steal second and third this right now. And then he goes 2 bits. I'm gonna steal second and third. And Ty Cobb, which is 25 cents, he'll fucking bet that guy, bad guy. He'll steal second. He goes. So the bet will be I'm gonna steal second and third. Or the fool will be, no, you're only going to steal second. You're going to get caught at third. And then some people are betting, no, you're not even going to get to second base.
Right.
And then, so that's fucking 3 bets, bro. I'm going to steal second and third. I'm going to steal second. Oh, no, or I'm going to steal second. No, you're not. Or I'm going to get caught at third. That's a lot of bets. And he'll just fucking, bro. And then like, he'll be in third base, bro. And then fucking, he'll steal third. And then right there, bro, he'll put a third baseman money, dude, because that fool, like, got him safe up there.
That's crazy, dude.
But Ty Cobb, as far as baseball goes, like he was one of the biggest ones of the earlier times. And then there was Honest Wagner, who his baseball card came out like you ain't gonna believe this. But the first baseball card that came out was in fucking tobacco or cigarettes.
Yes.
Honest Wagner. Well, if you were lucky to get one on Honest Wagner. You got it it was in the back of the fucking cigarettes.
Right.
Because they were using it to advertise.
And that was the thing, that's how you got baseball cards that's how baseball cards evolved with bubble gum in them.
How are we gonna get kids to start smoking?
Yes, dude. Yeah,
Okay, man.
There they are. That's actually, that's the card right there.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
You want to hear? You met comedians that lie, right?
Oh yeah.
That bullshit.
Oh yeah.
People think that about me. Sometimes about you.
Right. Yeah.
But
I get accused
especially
of it all
you.
the time, dude.
But you never come on and say something like this.
Okay.
Well, I was hanging out with these comics one time, and they told me that their homeboy, this comic, he said that he was going through his basement, under the basement of his house, and he found an honest Wagner.
No way, bro.
And
no way.
If I was there when he said that, I would look at him and say, "And you're eating cheeseburger right now? Why?"
Exactly. I wonder how much is it is an honest Wagner?
It's probably worth $178,000.
Bro, you don't need to do comedy anymore with $178,000. Like, actually, you should still do comedy, but don't go to work.
That's the most expensive baseball card out there. Probably.
Is it really?
Yeah, honest
no
Wagner.
Shit. Wow. Yeah, I read that too. That's the thing is, there's so much.
Oh shit, worth more than that. $7.25 million, bro.
Then that comic is Then you don't need to do comedy anymore. That comic is a liar. You're a fucking liar, bro.
Were they found in Monterey Park?
Fuck, bro.
Does the owner live in Monterey Park? I'll go pick it up right now.
Who's your roommates, dog?
It's some way off shit, bro.
Yeah, dude.
That's the most expensive baseball card, huh?
Yeah. Wow.
Well, it's Frank Thomas error card. How much is that worth? They should be worth $700.
Junk wax era. While the standard 1990 Topps Frank Thomas rookie card is not exceptionally valuable, the era version created due to printing error. Oh, dope! I love when this happens. 170.
Because his
Oh, it's only $170. That's not much.
His baseball card is worth that much because it says Baron instead of fucking White Sox. That they printed it with minor league team instead of the White Sox. But look it up. Take the picture of it. There it is. That one worth $21,000. Is that an error one? No.
Oh my God! Yeah,
that's the error. That's an error.
That's an error. Damn,
Crazy.
Frank Thomas isn't even someone I've ever really heard of.
Really, bro? He's selling Viagra now on television.
Is he really?
So
Nice.
It's a creepy one, bro. Because they're selling like this Viagra for men, but they don't call it Viagra. And then, like, when a guy goes, whatever, right? But Frank Thomas, that guy was his wife, and then he looks at the guy, she'll like it. What the fuck?
Oh, I know exactly. They're golfing or something, right? Yes.
I'm like, how do you know, Frank?
Yes, I know this fucking commercial.
Like, she'll like it. Like, how do you know?
Bro, that's exactly my thought when I watched that
the whole
commercial.
time. I go, I bet at the end of the commercial, the guy's driving your life, going around going, hey, bitch, so you're telling me you had the error card? You didn't tell me?
Look at that picture, bro. Look at this fucking...
He's all big, looking down at that little lady going, she know what I'm
Stay
talking
away
about.
from that white girls, Frank. With your Viagra. Dude, go back to working out. Stop looking at me like that. That is hilarious. I don't know this guy as a baseball player. I only know him from this commercial. And as soon as you started talking about it,
That's
I was
creepy,
all,
huh?
yes, because I've seen this in the middle of the night, high as fuck, going, who the fuck, if I was golfing with this guy, I'd stop and go, how the fuck do you know what my fucking wife is going to like?
I would have turned it to see, that's the time when you got to turn it to Will Smith. Get your wife off.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean, bro. You better keep my fucking wife's name out of your motherfucking mouth, Frank Thomas. Don't be using Viagra around my white lady.
Bro, look up this team right there. It's a baseball league. It's called the Sons of David baseball team, and they're all Jewish people with real long hair.
Oh wow, okay.
And they play.
What year is this?
It's probably right there. Look at them, bro.
Oh yeah, dude.
They're all Jewish.
These guys look like metalheads.
They're all Jewish, bro. House of David, bro.
Those are not fucking Jewish guys. Those are hippies.
They're Jewish. Well, read it. What
That's
are they?
crazy.
They're
House
Jewish,
of
right?
David baseball team. Yeah.
Yeah, because back then, bro, a lot of people didn't. A lot of Jewish players would hide their Jewishness in their names. Like they'll go instead of if their name was Kronberg, they'll be like Cohen. Right. But it wasn't until Hank Greenberg. He was the first openly Jewish guy.
Okay.
But then Sandy Koufax came out. But yeah, before that, they just stay quiet.
Yeah, that's a weird thing to me because
Matt Fultron right there.
He straight up looks like Matt Fultron.
Look at comedian, bro. Matt Fultron.
Yeah, look up Matt Fultron real quick. Fulcheron. The full fucking charge, baby.
There it is, bro. Hank Greenberg, bro.
Now straight up, dude.
Now go to Hank Greenberg now.
Yeah, good old Matt Fulcheron. The full charge, baby. Love that guy.
Now go to Hank Greenberg. There it is, bro.
Him,
the full charge, eh?
That's totally him. I can't wait to send him this, dude. I love that dude. Felipe takes him on tour with us sometimes. And it's fun.
You know, bro, I always compare, bro, taking one for the, this could be our clip, bro, for the one you cut. I always compared going out to the club when you're good looking like a baseball game, bro, because you're good looking and you're like the good looking guy, bro.
Right.
But then you go out there with your homeboy who's not good looking, who's the catcher. Who's the back catcher?
He's like the drummer.
He's a back catcher, bro. And the pitcher, the opening pitcher, bro, he's gonna get the chick. And then sometimes, bro, your homeboy, bro, he tells you, hey, bro, is there a chick for me? Ask her friends. And the pitcher gonna be like, and he goes over there to talk to the other team. Hey, man, my friend over there, he's a good back catcher. He goes, fuck that fool. He's ugly as fuck. That's when it turns into a real game, bro.
Okay.
A real baseball game. Because as soon as they said that guy's too ugly, you're no longer the pitcher no more, bro. Your homeboy is the pitcher now, and you're the head coach. and right now his bases loaded with 3 runs came in already. And if these fucking 4 runs come in, we're gonna lose. So you're going over to your ugly friend, bro, and you're gonna take this fool out of the game, bro.
Time to pull him, dude.
Because when that girl tells you that your friend's ugly, it's like you're looking over at the pitcher going, man, he just loaded another batter. So you go like this, man. You know, bro, tonight's not your night.
Looks like you're the driver, dog.
Tonight is not your night, bro. We're going to have to take you out, bro, and you're going to have to hold my jacket. We're going to, like, because when you take a pitcher out, you send them out of the game.
Right.
Or you send them back to the minor leagues, right?
To the minors.
And so this guy's not going to get laid, so you got to be like this, bro. Listen, bro, we're all going to go to the motel and fuck, bro. And we're going to send you back to Denny's. You're going to be over there, bro, trying to work your magic against these waitresses. You're going to work the mariachi. Because you've been there, right?
Yeah.
Because you've been there. When you hooked up with a lady and you got your homie.
Oh, no, I'm more the catcher in this story. Yeah.
And they're going to take you out the game.
Yeah, but I've been with women and I've had friends be like, yo, what's up? And I'm like,
today's not your night.
Hey, bro, I'm just going to tell you right now, you're probably going to have to drive home alone. Yeah, it's not your night.
Sorry,
not tonight,
George.
Homie.
The first time me and Lisa hooked up, bro, I looked at George. I don't know how long it's going to be, bro, but you mind waiting in your car outside?
Yeah.
And I will spend the night, bro, in his car, hot.
No way.
Hot in his Volkswagen.
I would leave. I would just be like, call me when you're done, dog. At the best. But if you're getting laid, you could take the bus tomorrow morning.
A woman? I don't see a woman Can't wait like that, bro. They start honking.
No way your homegirls are going to wait for you, bro. No way your homegirls are going to wait for you.
3 kids to pick up.
Bro, that is the difference, dude. I've had that happen where I actually had to take a friend to the airport, and we were supposed to come back and pass out at my place, and I was like, actually, I'm going to go get laid tonight. And the airport's hella far, so if you could just sleep in my car and wait for me. And he did. He totally did. I mean, he needed to ride, and he wasn't fucking happy about it. But there's no way a homegirl's going to do that, dude. That's the difference.
Did you ever play in any games that were similar to baseball when you didn't have enough people? Because when I was a kid, like my friends who I mentioned, we played a game called Over the Line, which I think could be rounders. Because it was sometimes when it was 3 against 3, it was like this baseball field right here, except right field would be out. All of right field, and this side, every foul ball is an out. You hit a foul ball, you're out.
Right.
You hit it to right field, you're out. So the game was
over the line.
And if you roll it to the guy that pitches, if you hit it, the other team will pitch you a regular ball for you to hit. If you ground it to the pitcher, you're out. If you ground it to one of the fielders, you're out.
Okay.
And there's no running, by the way. There's no running in this game.
Right, yeah.
And if the left fielder catches your ball in the air, you're out. You hit it over his head, it's a home run. It lands in front of him, it's a base hit. It passes him, it's a double. If the ball goes over between both of them, nobody catches it, that's a triple.
I think I remember playing something like that as a kid. We called it, and maybe I'm wrong, but we called it 3 up, 3 down, which was like you get up, and it was really just you get up, and then you get pitched to until you get 3 outs. In one way or another, like that. Sort of like, I think, I can't remember. I used to play a lot of pickup, because I loved baseball. I don't watch a lot of baseball now because the Giants fucking charge too much for winning, and it's impossible. I'm going to just go over real quick why I don't watch. I loved baseball.
It's boring, huh?
It's not. I could watch baseball all day. I could sit at the park. It's one of my favorite things.
Oh, no, I'm talking about TV.
On TV, not so much, but
I get into it, bro.
I'll watch a
Kick me out.
I'll watch a good series, bro, on TV. But I stopped watching baseball because the Giants, who never fucking won ever, I cried during the fucking the Angels loss during that World Series. I literally shut down my store. I was at Hat World working as a manager. Shut it down and cried.
Wanted the Angels to win?
No, I wanted the Giants to win. We lost, and then 2 years later, we won the World Series. And it was like, fuck yes. It was one of the best days ever. Went to the parade, had a great time. That was when Wilson was doing the fucking machine character and shit. It was fucking, dude, a good year for the Giants. All of a sudden, my bleacher seats went from like $35 to like $60. And I was like, all right, that's cool. Then a year after that, we do okay. A year after that, we win the series again. Parking goes up $80, dude. $80 just
$50. I thought you
bro. And then the bleachers are even more. And then I was like, what the fuck am I paying for? Why am I paying for this? Like, I fucking sat here and watched these guys choke year after fucking year, and then now I'm being overcharged for being a loyal fan. And that was the thing. I didn't go to another team. I didn't fair weather friend it. Like, I do love the A's, and I just love the A's because they took care of poor people for a very long time. I got to meet Satchel Paige because they would have these parties for underprivileged youth. My mom would take her, send her kids there. So I always had respect for the A's. And my son's a big fan of the A's. But I felt that I couldn't just go to another team. So I watch baseball lovingly, but I don't think I have an allegiance to it anymore because of that. Like, it just pissed me the fuck off. So Raiders fans, I hope you guys are still getting cheap tickets. I hope you're still having a good time. But the minute you guys start winning, just know you're gonna fucking get fucked out of your fucking out of your fanhood.
No, bro, the tickets are expensive at Las Vegas, bro. It's not like when they were at the Coliseum in Oakland, bro.
Yeah,
those were the good old days, bro. You could get into a Raider game with San Francisco 49ers ticket stuff, bro.
Really? Yeah. See, what's the point? This is the thing is why you know why I think the Raiders.
Bro, the Raiders were doing so bad in Oakland, bro. They were letting you in with Tommy T tickets. They would ask you, name one Oakland rapper you get in free.
They were having an open mic at the beginning of the game. Yeah, dude. That's the thing, though. But that's why I never hated on the Raiders so much, dude, because I was like, there's a team that someone could go and watch, because I remember how cheap it was. I used to go watch the Raiders play, even though I wasn't a fan. And because it was cheaper. And that was one of the reasons why I never went to Niners games and I never became a big Niners fan, because I can't go and sit down and watch the game. And that's the problem, bro, is like, once you want to go and sit down and watch the game,
$475.
that's fucking crazy, bro. This
To
team
get punched
loses,
in the face.
This team loses too much for you guys to be paying that much money for these tickets, dude. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be insulting to Raiders fans. Go get yours, bro. But if your team's not winning and you're paying that fucking much for... Dude, I don't know, man. Again, I'm not like saying go be a fan of another team. I can't do that. I cheered for the Giants too many years in a row. Spent too many tears and a lot of indigestion from the hot dogs. But dude, it makes me so sad that this is how this happens, dude, is that your team starts to win and then all of a sudden, the only other thing, dude, I'm on one right now. I'm sorry. Our stadium, we built a new stadium. Remember, we used to have Candlestick Park, which was a big cement fucking pit. Kind of like, and that's why I ended up liking going to A's games, because it was just a big cement building.
It was the foggiest fucking baseball stadium, man. Look it up. Candlestick Park.
Yeah, Candlestick Park was like
1980 fog.
It was.
I remember watching a Dodger game there one time, bro, on TV.
Oh my God, bro.
And a pirate ship came in, bro.
It was miserable.
It was the Raider fans, bro.
It was cold in the winter and it was hot in the summer. Yeah. Look at it. That's baseball in the wintertime. If you're watching the Giants play, you go. And that's the other thing that made me mad, bro, is that I slugged it out in this fucking stadium as a kid for years. And then we moved to what was Pac Bell Park or whatever fucking park they want to call it, whoever's giving them the most money. And it's a mall. And I would go with my friends, bro, who I didn't really realize didn't watch baseball as long as I did as a kid. And the whole thing now is, because the game's too long for everybody to sit and watch and it's boring, they get up and they fucking walk around and they go eat fucking all kinds of food. There's stores in there. There's a whole restaurant. There's bars. And this is great, dude. This is great for the money that's going into the team, I guess. But it's like, dude, nobody's watching the fucking game.
Nobody, bro.
Nobody's watching the fucking game, dude. Watch the goddamn game. Like, I get so mad. That's why if I went to baseball now, go by myself, bro. Because I don't want to fucking walk around with you guys.
You know the Dodgers owner now, Mark Walter. He's the CEO of Guggenheimer Partners.
Okay.
He's gonna putting a lot of money to reinvest Dodger Stadium and make it more more entertaining.
Right.
And also Mark Walter, he has a lot of money invested in private prisons.
Yes. Yeah, I know that. I know that.
He's gonna build a private prison under Dodger Stadium.
That would be great.
So when Dodger fans get arrested or deported, they could at least hear the game, bro.
The Ice app.
The Ice app, bro. So when you're buying Dodger tickets, bro,
yeah,
you could also find out if you're legally here.
You could report your friends.
You could report your friends, bro. That's why I don't sit in left pavilion no more, bro. Left field pavilion, right field pavilion. They don't have. They don't have security there. They have ICE agents there.
So this is what I'm wondering what's happening right now. But let me just go back to Dodger State, because I've never been there. And I'm assuming, because I keep hearing people saying they need to rebuild it or revamp it, there's not a lot of amenities other than to watch baseball, eat some food, and then maybe a couple bars, right? Is that Let me just tell you, Dodgers fans, right now, embrace these days that you are the fans, the hardcore fans. Embrace these days that you're at this park, and as much as you complain about it and wanting it new, if they rebuild it and it becomes a fucking mall with a stadium in it, which is what they're doing now, you're going to have all these transplants that moved here become fans as well. And they're going to just fucking clog up your fucking stadium. So good luck with the rebuild. That's what happened to the Giants fans in my mind. I've never heard Giants fans complain about this other than me. So I could be an outlier in this one. I feel like I am. But I do feel like, bro, I go to watch the fucking game, dude. I don't get bored with baseball. You could scroll on your phone, which is dumb if you get bored, but fucking chew some seeds, enjoy the game. You're out in the there's nothing better than a summer day in the fucking sun, smelling that fresh cut grass, hearing that fucking crack of a ball. Fucking, I missed that so much, dude. I love that. Loved that about baseball. It's America, dude. It's America. And it's the most confusing history ever, by the way, you got. Like, I had to, like, there's like 4 fucking first black players in the MLB. There's like, again, we went over the who invented it, which I don't think anybody invented it, but I love baseball. Love it.
I love it too, bro. I don't really go no more because I don't have time.
Right.
But I used to like it when I was little.
Well, you worked at Dodger Stadium.
Yeah, bro. I threw out the first pitch. Look it up on YouTube.
Yes, that's right. Very proud of you.
I sent you a photo, bro, of the Raiders logo now, bro, because it's so expensive, like you said, bro. Like, people don't even watch the game.
That's it's crazy to me, dude. That's the thing is, like, I didn't know that was happening.
Hipsters, huh?
It is, bro. It's people like.
There it is, bro. Look at the new logo. Check it out.
Yes, you kombucha drinking fucks. Enjoy that bullshit, dude. Enjoy.
Bro, Hulk Hogan passed away, bro. We have a flyer from his memorial.
Oh God, let me see this, dude.
This was given at his memorial, bro.
Dude, rest in peace, Marjorie. Thank you,
brother.
Bro, I'm sorry. I used to be a big Hulk Hogan fan, but after all that
he like,
shit, I was like,
I never thought about it, but when he was a headband, he looked like Brother Teresa.
He did.
Brother Teresa.
Bro, this is a perfect picture, dude. This is such a good. God, thank God for AI, dude. Go back to the picture though, really quick. Look where his. How long is this fucking dude's wrist? Go down to where his hand is.
Little hands out.
This is his arm. Look where his arm is and where his hand is. And Hulk Hogan's huge, by the way.
Let me see Hulk. It's AI, huh?
Yeah, it's totally AI, but it's great. I love it, dude. I love what you can do with AI. I'm sorry to the people that hate AI. I've been having so much fucking fun with AI lately. You can just type in, give me this picture of this, and it'll give it to you.
Have you ever played the other baseball game where two guys are opposite of each other, and one guy tries to get to the other side with a baseball, and it's called pickle?
Yeah. Pickleball.
Pickleball.
But which is what I thought, because now they have a thing called pickle.
Have you ever played the other game called Three Flies Out, where you have all your homies out there and you're hitting the ball in the air and they got to fight to catch it?
Yes.
Here I am, bro. Throwing out the first
There's
pitch.
My boy right there.
Look at going for the knuckleball. Watch.
Did you practice at all?
The day before, bro. But I didn't know. Look at that shit.
Nice pitch, actually, bro.
Hell yeah, dog. The knuckleball.
Bro, nice. Fucking. I swear to God, bro.
Do it again.
I've watched so many fucking first pitches, and they don't even make it over the plate.
Look at it, bro. I tell everybody hi to everybody. Look at that shit.
With that knuckleball. And then the leg up and everything, bro.
See that shit bounce?
Oh, did it bounce?
Yeah, bro. They didn't make it.
Nice. All right.
Show Baba Booey's first pitch.
Yeah, Baba Booey. Bababooyey.
That one, I don't know who.
That one was who the fuck was he throwing at? This is why I go, dude. Does anybody fucking practice except for that one nun who fucking threw a perfect pitch? Gary Delabate from the Howard Stern Show, by the way. We're big Howard Stern fans over here. So
Flunk.
Look at that, bro. Look at that.
Flunky.
Fooey.
Show 50 cents, bro. That was the worst one.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, bro. Flunky.
After that one, if you can't type in the nun pitching, she throws a great fucking pitch.
This one is up there with Baba Booey, bro. This one here, watch. 50 cents.
No. Quit whatever you're doing in real life, bro.
He was trying to hit Ja Rule over there, I guess.
That's so bad. Type in the nun
pitching. Throw it again, bro. That's bad.
Yeah.
That is bad, huh?
So bad, dude. Oh my God, he hits that guy. The camera guy wasn't even expecting it. He hits him. And then he laughs, dude, because he's got lots of money.
That's the First one.
So throw up the nun real quick for me. I love this lady, dude. I just want you to see this lady. Could throw in nun throws first pitch, and you'll right away. It's got to pop up because look at this lady, bro. Look at this fucking lady. This is the first pitch right here. Bam! There you go, dude. All done. No pressure, bro. Fucking love it.
You know what kind of meat a priest eats on Sunday?
What kind of meat, dude? I'll go with this. None. I love that joke, dude. That's shout out to fucking
bro.
Smoke.
I was watching Good Morning Vietnam.
Great
Robin
movie.
Williams.
Yeah, great movie.
And his supervisor, he was talking about his stripes because he wasn't following orders, so he was trying to give him a command, and he goes, "Do you know what 3 up and 3 down is?" And Robin Williams says, "The end of an inning."
Fuck yeah, dude. That's fucking great, dude. That's great. I haven't seen that movie
that
forever.
lieutenant or captain?
That's so funny, dude. It's I think it's a master sergeant.
Yeah, 3 up, 3
Yeah, 3 up, 3 down.
Goes, Private, do you know what 3 up and 3 down means? The end of an inning.
That's fucking great, dude. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I think that's a master sergeant, though. But yeah, that's hilarious. And that's a high rank to fucking... Because what was... I wonder what his rank was. I think he was like a sergeant or something in
Bro, my
real life.
cousin loves baseball, Nancy.
Yeah.
And she taught me, she told me about this team that plays... They're called the Bananas. Look them up, Bananas.
Oh, yeah.
And they play like
they're
crazy.
The biggest thing right now.
They do backflips and all that.
Yeah, they're like the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball, except they're white.
Yeah. And they do like crazy stuff. They have, yeah, there you go, bro.
Yeah, they do all kinds of stuff, dude. And they play a lot of... So this is what... minus the antics, this is what baseball was like back in the day. Was random teams that would play... Because this is what the Bananas do. Is I think they just go around and play a bunch of like local groups that are really good in their leagues. I don't know. I could be wrong. But they do play somebody. But that's kind of how it was back in the day. And it's so funny how good these guys are too.
Hell yeah, bro.
Great job.
History for Foos. We're
right.
talking baseball.
Yeah.
One of my favorite announcers back in the day was of course, the Vince Scully.
Yes.
It's time
the
for
golden era. He showed up
baseball.
at the very beginning of the golden era of baseball.
It's time for Dodger baseball. 3 up and 3 down. That fool throw personal stuff about you when you're batting. Now batting, Fernando Valenzuela. Fernando Valenzuela grew up dirt poor. And there was another guy. My favorite guy was from the guy from it's every weekend he'll have that show. He'll show the best plays. Mel Allen, and that's This Week in Baseball.
I remember that.
Badass
Twib.
voice.
I used to watch Twib all the time.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Put up can you play his voice, Mel Allen?
Yes, dude. I love This Week in Baseball. It was one of my
Mel
favorite.
Allen,
yeah.
and
Dude,
that's
that was one of the
This
best.
Week in Baseball.
That was one of the best.
He was an
weekly
OG,
shows about
huh?
baseball. Yes, dude. This is a great show. Great fucking.
They have audio on him that we could play his voice, and that was This Week in Baseball.
You want to know about the first black players?
The first black player, what?
Well, because I wanted to share this before we wrap
share
up.
it, bro.
Because again,
It was not Ricky Robinson.
Well,
huh?
I'll tell you, people are going to be like, why did we not talk about the Negro Leagues? But I think
We'll have to do another episode.
I think we need to do another episode. But I'm going to say,
we'll go to Pittsburgh.
who
and
is
find
the
out.
first black player in the MLB? Like right out, if you know for sure, Felipe, act like you're a normal person who would just say the normal thing. Who's the first person to play Major League Baseball? Black person.
Ricky Robinson.
No, not Jackie Robinson. It was actually, and that's the thing is,
Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson was the return. And what people mostly don't know is that before the Negro Leagues, that black people were playing in baseball, and it was before it was Major League they were mostly playing, and then all of a sudden something happened called the Gentleman's
Banks.
Agreement where they were like, we're not going to let black people in. But there are a few people that are I think one of them might be on that list. Nope, none of them are on that list. And this is again according to the historian of Major League Baseball. There are 4 people I want to like talk about real quick, and the first one is William Edward White in 1879 against the Cleveland Reds. I can't remember, Red Sox. Red Stockings, and then he was a student from Brown, and he played for his dad was the son of a slave master and a slave, so he mostly he was a very light-skinned person, and he played for Brown University. He was really good, and he got asked to play for one game. And and this is like a deep buried in history for a while, so we didn't know about this guy for a long time. He scored 1 run. He rounded the bases a few times. He didn't do that great, but there's one other one that no one really talks about, and it's Moses Fleetwood Walker.
Fleetwood Walker.
Yeah, and please look him up. 1881, played for the Toledo Blue Stockings, which is hilarious. All these guys over there, the White Sox and Red Sox, they were all Stockings, because it was manlier back then to call your team the Stockings. So anyway, Frank Grant. Okay. So yeah, this is Stockings versus the Chicago White Sox. So he goes to play he's been playing. He's pretty prominent. He's a great player. Chicago White Sox go to play him, and in fact, he was supposed to be benched for that game because he was recovering from playing all week before. And the White Sox manager goes, listen, if you guys put that N-word up, we're not going to play you guys. So the coach goes, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And he plays them. And reluctantly, the White Sox end up playing the team. And then that's kind of what sparks the gentleman's agreement that they have, because there's one team that is all black that decides they want to play as well. And they submit. And the MLB is like, sorry. Let's just call this a gentleman's agreement. That's why they call it the gentleman's agreement. Rescind your request so it doesn't look like you got denied, and let's just you guys go ahead and do your own thing, and we'll do our own thing. And then that's kind of how the Negro League sprung. And at the time the MLB didn't want no fucking issue with having to deal with black players, because they knew it was kind of already a hot button issue. And so they just let the Negro Leagues...
They don't want to build another locker.
Yeah, they didn't go after the Negro Leagues. They didn't pursue them. They didn't say, you can't do what we're doing. And, and that was but that was the end that caused the end of the Negro Leagues in a way, which in a good way was, but also was because and again, Negro Leagues is the term. I know we're not supposed to use that term anymore, but that's the term for this thing. But... The people were like, these games are so fucking good. There's one guy named, what's his name? Robinson? Not Jackie Robinson. I'm sorry.
No.
Gibson.
Josh Gibson.
Josh Gibson.
That guy hit a home run out of Yankee Stadium.
So that's the thing is people talk about Babe Ruth. First of all, Yankee Stadium was built left-handedly for Babe Ruth to hit home runs on. It's one thing nobody fucking knows. Babe Ruth was a big sack of shit compared to this guy. In fact, Babe Ruth was a big sack of shit, but Josh Gibson was like astoundingly better. And was like, there's a guy that was like, I could tell you Jackie Robinson was one of the best players, but this is a guy who runs the Negro Leagues museum.
Hey.
And he was saying that there was a guy that was a coach and said that Gibson was the best player over Satchel Paige, over everybody that ever played the game. In his mind, Gibson was the best player that ever played in baseball. And even though he's well known, he's not well known enough.
The reason Josh Gibson is not that famous is because it was so hard for anybody that was not white to be in the major leagues, because they had it was still controlled by pilgrims, by the way. People that wanted America to be pure and clean and white. So a lot of the baseball players in America, they all had regular jobs, at first. The ones that didn't make a lot of money. And like Butch said, they had to be clean and they couldn't curse. So Josh Gibson was none of that. So in order for a black player to make it back then, they had to write a narrative about him. Well,
right.
Jackie Robinson, he's a veteran. And Jackie Robinson, he went to college and he played for UCLA. So they build him up like he has to come from a great clean background, or also to be a baseball player. Not only do you have to be the best baseball player in the eyes of a white man, you got to be the most purest, law-abiding person ever.
Right, yeah.
That went to college,
right.
That came from two good parents, who didn't drink, who didn't chase after white women. And Josh Gibson was none of that.
No.
That fool was like modern day, like Money Mayweather.
Right.
A guy that partied and fucked up home runs.
Yeah, he didn't need to like do much except just fucking smack him out of the park.
And he was not as educated as Jackie Robinson, so he was not.
That's the other thing is Jackie Robinson, when they chose Jackie Robinson, and this is the same guy that
you could groom Jackie Robinson, but you can't groom Josh Gibson.
So this is the thing that this I was listening to this podcast where they interviewed the guy who's in charge of the museum, and he was like, "Look, Jackie Robinson was a great qualified baseball player, but he wasn't the best guy to play baseball. And in fact, I don't think Jackie Robinson knew what he was getting into, because if he knew, there was so much pressure, on him to succeed. And I'm not saying, hey, dude, Jackie Robinson is amazing for what he did and everything, but they needed someone clean and educated, someone that was going to really, because this
not fight back.
It's a PR move, and they needed
Josh
to do
Gibson.
This. Yeah, if they used Josh Gibson,
you would have been batting and people yelling the N-word. He would have went out there and fight.
Right. Yes. Exactly.
He would have said, "Fuck you, white guy."
And they needed someone that wasn't
not
going to
say
that.
anything.
Yeah, they needed someone, and good, because dude, we did man, look at where we are now. Baseball is amazing because of the different mixture of players. Because let me just say this as well, they weren't letting Hispanic players play either. There was one team that played for a while, and it was full of black guys, and they called it them the Cuban Giants. And the reason why they called them the coach taught them to speak a little Spanish, and he would make them talk loud and chatter like Cubans might, so that they could seem Cuban, because it's the only people that white people respected that were black.
There was also the Cuban Yankees.
Oh, wow, really?
Look at the Cuban Yankees.
So that's the thing, is that they would put Cuban on the moniker. But then after a while, they were like, fuck no, not even these Hispanic players, And again, man, baseball has a lot of great white players, man, but baseball is great because it has everybody in it.
The Cuban Yankees, Negro League.
Look at that, dude. Oh, they had their own Negro team. Nice.
The Cuban Yankees, Negro League.
Yeah, dude.
Also, man, there was a lot of gangsters that, there it is right there, look. New York Cuban Yankees.
New York Cubans, dude. Nice. Holy shit.
Jose Mendez, bro, made mark in the Negro League.
Those are real Cubans, though. Those were all real Cubans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and again, man, if we could, I was saying this to, because I was like, fuck, bro, kill me right now. There's so much stuff to go over. And, Felipe every once in a while hands me something, and I go, I don't even think to ask, is this going to be easy or is this going to be hard? And almost every time I go, this is going to be so fucking simple. I grew up in a baseball household. My dad played baseball for years. He was supposed to play in the minors. He got drafted into Vietnam. Baseball is a big part of our lives, man. So I was like, this is not going to be too hard, because I kind of know a little bit about baseball history. Bro, every subject, the negotiations just to get these guys paid. Some of them, like I said earlier, couldn't even be transferred, bro. If you were my guy and then I went out of business, you're not relieved of your contract. I could still sell you to somebody else or make you not play baseball at all. Damn. And so there was what they got paid, where the money went, because also they were like, hey, you're getting paid a regular way. You're getting paid more than Joe down the street just to play baseball. You should be happy with what you make. Don't worry about what I make. Which is which is a big deal, because they make billions.
Man,
and, go ahead.
Ty Cobb, he was the first baseball player to get a big endorsement. When Ty Cobb got, he got endorsed by Coca-Cola.
No shit.
Yeah, bro.
And they make money. That's the thing.
Yeah, bro. And there was back then, bro, there was a black player in the Negro League that was bigger than him, like Josh Gibson, bro.
Right. And people loved that. Was the thing too, is I didn't realize how popular the Negro Leagues were with all races and all people.
Yeah.
People would go to these. Um,
So he was a spokesman for Coca-Cola. Look at his face, bro. He and his song was, when he would go up on bat, they would play that song.
No, really? The Andy Griffith Show?
No, I'm sorry, not that one. The Harlem Globetrotters song was his song first. And then he said, well, they give the N-word my song. Yeah. Well, look up, Ty Cobb gets mad that the Harlem Globetrotters use his song.
Yeah, because they were all the way.
Yeah.
Harlem
So Ty Cobb, bro, he was with Coca-Cola from day one, right? And during like the end of his career, he's telling all his baseball buddies, all of them, invest in Coke. We're moving to cans. Invest in Coke. We're moving to cans. Everybody thought he was like a dumb Southern guy, right?
That's an SEC violation, actually, to like tell people.
But you're telling
to like leak information.
But you're like telling your friends who never made money in baseball.
Yeah.
Put your money in Coke.
Go. Yeah.
So he put all his money
in, but that would be a violation now.
Ty Cobb puts his money in Coke, and then when they go into cans, he's living good for the rest of his life.
Fuck yeah, he is. Bro.
And he helped a lot of his baseball buddies who didn't have money to live off. He would pay for their insurance and all that. He helped a lot of players.
Right.
He ended up being I saw a movie where about Ty Cobb, and he's with a prostitute, and he gives her like $70, but they never have sex. You just tell her about it. Ty Cobb was the best.
That's what I was supposed to do. Was not have sex with him and just walk away.
History for Fools. Baseball. This is something that we might get back to later on.
I think we should.
We'll just do a history of one Negro League game.
I would love that as well.
Because man, they got the museum in Pittsburgh. Next time we go.
Yes, we should go when we go to Pittsburgh.